Слава Україні!
Everybody, my name is Nikitina. I'm a singer and actress of Dakh Daughters band. And I want to sing a song that I wrote 2 months ago when we had war only in couple regions of Ukraine. And now we have real war all over Ukraine. The song for our heroes, for our Ukrainians, and for all people that support us all around the world. We feel it, and we know that we are not alone, and we know that you will fight with us until we win. Thank you. Thank you a lot. It's so hard to die all the time, in an ocean of tears. When nothing to change, just kill your fear. No time to regret or to stand on your knees. No chance to break down, just fight to be free. Because so hard to die all the time in an ocean of tears. When nothing to change, just kill your fear. Keep going your way all the time, and stand on your own. And maybe one day you'll be not alone. Because so hard to die all the time in an ocean of tears. When nothing to change, just kill your fear all the time, 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 all the time. Peace and love for everyone.
I'm here. Hi, everybody. This is Darek Mazzone.
Hi.
I'm here with Anton Ocheretyanyy. Did I pronounce that right?
Yeah, this was correct.
Ocheretyanyy and
Absolutely.
Anna Nikitina from Dakh Daughters and Ragapop, live in Kyiv right now. Obviously, a terrifying time. And since I've been playing music from Ukraine for years now, since Dakh Daughters came in and others, I wanted to share your story with our listeners and our viewers. How are you? Anton, you and I were just talking how abstract it is, and you said that there's so much beauty right now in Kyiv, and that this brutality is just overwhelming. How are you? How are you doing? How are you? What are you thinking about? What's going through your head right now, if anything?
Anton?
I am. It's for you.
It's for me. I thought it's about Anton.
No. It's anybody go. Please. This is. I want to make sure you share your story.
For the moment, I'm in a plus-minus quiet place. It's one of a region of Kyiv where it's really quiet because it's a bit far from center, and it's surrounded by hills. So we like in a like in a hole, and I never thought. I were here before in previous peaceful life, and I always thought it's a terrible way here because you need to go like that and that and that, and it's very dangerous really at winter. And now I understood that it's the best place for our save. It's a house of my friends, but before we came here, we were in the center of Kyiv when everything begins. I was not sleeping 2 days until I understood that it will be real war. All day long, I just cooking food. A lot of it because I understood that we need to go somewhere, I don't know where, but we need to take food, everything that we need. I pack baggage for all of us, for 3 of us. I have son and husband. And 2 days and 2 nights we just live in a regime like 15 minutes at flat when it's more quiet, and after that you go to metro station and you're underground. On the second day we had possibility to sell our son to his grandma in a small town near Lviv, and he was his father already there. And I stay in Kyiv with my husband and my mom. Also, she just have. I told her, you need to go to me right now, because no chance, no any other chance he don't have it before war will stop. And she came to Kyiv, and now we are together. And it's really cool. It's time when you start to understand happiness of such simple things. It's terrible, of course, that we pay such price for that. But in another way, we have brilliant chance to show to yourself and to show to the world our big humanity. And I feel a lot of support from all over the world, from all people who are with us, who write in me every day what I need to do, how I can help. Give me addresses where I can sell money. Give me addresses where I can sell medicine, something. I have this possibility and time because I'm not in underground, I'm not in catacomb, and we made some volunteer work because we have car, and we try to help our friends, to help all Dakh Daughters. Today my husband go with his friend to mother of one of participants of Dakh Daughters, because she was staying all this time in center in her flat. She don't want to leave it. And we took her and drive her to Solomia. She lives now in a house of Vladislav Troitsky, our director and regisseur, and something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wanted to tell you about the very first day, the day before. The day before was actually the first day where I actually stopped working, mm-hmm. and we just spent this day together, my family, so me, Ruslana from Ragapop, and our son. Mm-hmm. We spent the whole day because you can smell it in the air anyway. And in the evening we just went back home. It was very funny. It was a very funny day, but we went back home. We put our son in bed to put him to sleep, and Yeah, then I told Ruslana, as I was a child, I was reading and watching photographs of the Finland War, 1939. But I've never seen any documentary. I've never seen any real footage of this time. Let's watch it. So it was a short movie containing mostly of only the political statements of the papers of these times, of the positions of each side, and the filming of the war itself. And it was a short movie, kind of like 40 minutes, in which, and all these 40 minutes, Ruslana was just crying and crying ahead, me watching this, how similar it is. After this, we did not talk to each other anymore. I just went and tanked the car full, and we went to sleep. I could not sleep until 4 o'clock. I thought, okay, I was sure they're gonna start it right now this night. But then at 4 o'clock I thought maybe they're gonna start at 5 o'clock, so I'm better gonna sleep. And at 5 o'clock what put us awake was a phone call from very old friends of Ruslana from Russia. The friends that did not talk to her for years, And I asked her who's calling. She said, she was very sleepy, she said kind of friends from Russia. And I told her, okay, turn the phone off and let's sleep for 1 more hour. Yeah, after 1 more hour we woke up and it was a war already. I went out and then on the stairs it was full of people. Of course, this first one, you understand, I didn't read the news, I already knew it all. I knew that it was a complete, full attack, it was clear. I just watched the people's faces, I didn't ask, they didn't tell anything. I said hi, they asked me if I want to smoke with them. They were all smoking mostly, here on the stairs, which is actually forbidden and never done. I told, no, I'm gonna smoke outside and then come back to you. And that was a start. That's how it happened.
Wow.
And it wasn't unbelievable. Yeah, it was just happening right now.
Wow.
Yeah, the same. I forgot to tell you that the same was with me. Anybody go to sleep? My mom and husband and my child, and I can't not sleep. I understood that this night it will start. It will start, and I was all the time scrolling news, watching news all the time. And after at 3 o'clock, when I understood that I'm totally tired from news, I was watching TV. I never watch TV on a channel. It's just I watch Netflix, and now all the time it was Ukrainian news, and here is Telegram channel with the same, but in Telegram it's little bit earlier, and after that the same on a channel, and in 3:30 I write to Ira Gorban, our manager of Dakh Daughters, and I told Ira, I need to speak with someone because now I'm just totally tired, and I understand that I can't. I need to speak with someone. We spoke a little. She was not sleep. Also, she wait. And after that, Nelson Gomez, our American tour manager, sent me a tweet from Ukrainian girl. I don't remember her name, but in this tweet was information about that rockets are going on Kyiv. And in a second, I read it. I think what to do, what I need to do. If maybe I need to woke up anybody, maybe I don't need to woke up because I don't want to do it. They sleep so sweet, so well, especially my son. And after that, like in a second, when I just thought about it, I think, and I understand we need to go.
There was one beautiful thing It was actually the only thing that Ruslana said to me after we watched the movie in the evening. She just looked at me and said, Anton, you know, we got to act like bees.
Wow. Wow.
I said, yes, we got to act like bees. That's for real.
Wow. The reaction to the world to this has been amazing.
Yeah.
It is on everybody's minds, and people are. I'm getting emotional right now, but people are really feeling for Ukraine. People are feeling for Kyiv, and the devastation that this is going to happen to Russia, to people in Russia who want no part of this war at all. You know, I'm talking to friends like nobody wants this. This is crazy. Mm-hmm. And what the future could be after this. Obviously, we're dealing with the largest military in Europe right now, and I'm terrified for you guys. I really am in the next couple of days, and I know that the country is incredibly courageous, and I know that people are standing up. You know, you're talking about the Finnish war against Russia. It was like there was no chance, but the Finns fought, and you are fighting right now. And for me personally, growing up in Poland and seeing this is an abstraction to me. This feels like I'm in a different century. It doesn't feel like it feels like I'm in the 1500s or something. Like this is just this bizarre land grab. And the fact that you all speak, most people in Ukraine understand Russian. And this feels like a civil conflict. I'm trying to wrap my head around this, and I'm trying to explain this to my kids.
But it's not. It's a civilizational one.
I know it is, but it's like you guys speak the same language. You understand each other. There's like this. This isn't like a foreign army coming in. It is, but it's like people are talking. I remember seeing this clip. This old woman said to this Russian soldier, "I hope you have sunflowers in your pockets, because when you die here, at least sunflowers will grow from your grave." This is personal, and so it can become very, very, very. It already is scary, but it can become more scary. So, I'm playing your music because it's the one thing that I can do. We're supporting my cousin in Poland and London. Lives with a bunch of Ukrainian people around, so there's a lot of support that's going out. People are welcoming people from Ukraine in. This is one of those opportunities where the best of humanity, as well as the worst of humanity, can all come together. But you have to make some choices soon, and you're artists and you're creating work. Anton was saying I'm not listening to anything, obviously, but there's a power in what you're doing. Anna, I saw your video. We shared it. And
Thank you.
This is one of the few things that we can do. That's not just here's money, which is important too.
It's great.
But what are you gonna do?
After?
No, now. Like, what are you gonna do tomorrow and the next day? You're every day, every hour is a big choice.
We will still try to be. Yeah, we will still try to be like bees.
Okay.
That's for sure.
Okay.
I made a lot of information since we, as Ukrainian actors, made some video where we ask our Russian colleagues, Russian actors to to ask his fans to go on the street, to do something, to use the social media. Of course, anybody in Ukraine in such pain about this situation, and I understand them. They hate Russians already. They hate even actors, all intelligence, and I know why. Because when it was Crimea, all these people who now told, "Oh, it's so pity, you have war," they laughing. They laughing in our face when we told you stolen Crimea. It's under the law. It was completely crime. They told, What you want? Crime, it's our land. It's our historical land. Okay, it's your historical land that was stole on Crimea Tatar. And after that, in USSR, you just give it to us because you don't know what to do with it. You didn't know what to do. It was actually like nothing. It was nothing. And Ukrainians built their something in union with Crimea Tatar. We didn't have war with these people. We were friends with them. And you came and stole it. And now they told, oh, it's so pity that you have war. But, okay, what I want to say.
I understand.
I just take all that I have in my heart, some coins of my kindness, to put in this video. I'm not pity about them. I'm not pity if their culture will cancelled now for a long time, because all of them they was quiet when their government made terrible sins. They were quiet and they wait that everything will gone. Nothing will happen. They will be always like that. They were so gorgeous that they protest not like on Maidan. Because Maidan is something bloody, and they are very good people. They are very good persons. They can't do bloody sins. So, well, guys, what I need to say to you, you need to do bloody sins because you have bloody government. And to take your freedom, to take it back, you need to be bloody, my dear.
Guys and girls, so I have an interesting observation of today. So, by an occasion, I'm volunteering now, and I'm always controlling my Telegram chats, yeah? And there is still a chat of which was created by the mixer that did our first EP. It's a very talented, very good mixer from Russia, from Moscow. And he's very intelligent person. He is not for war, of course, but just I was scrolling my stuff, and then I saw this chat, and by occasion I just clicked on it, and I opened it, and I saw people there. And there is this, it's actually the thing that scares me more than the tanks on the streets or the bombs. It just makes me, it feels like I'm looking into the abyss. I saw that people in this chat, these sound engineers, right now, at this moment, and 5 o'clock, on the first of what we have, merch, yeah? They are discussing gear. I have nothing to say.
What is gear? I'm
gear,
sorry.
Musical instruments, stuff, equipment,
Yeah.
And it scared me, and I began to shake because I looked into the dark abyss. It's a pity. I love people. I don't want that somebody dies. I don't wish anyone to die. But what it makes, it just scares me more than anything that happens here. That's what's scaring me. So I'm afraid, and it kind of makes me feel that most probably, or I hope for the contrary, but most probably there will be no cure at the coming years at least. And I just, I'm just hopeless thinking about the cures that could put these people back to life, good and bad people, the people that really harm another people, and the people who don't harm another people and are not interested in harming another people.
Yeah.
But for real, and I'm saying it now without emotion, I'm not shaking anymore, it just looks like infection. Sorry, that's the way it looks.
So the longer this will go on, the more there's a chance of this kind of
and that's actually
animosity.
it's also a brutal part of it.
Yeah, because you've played in Russia. This was you've
Yeah.
This is like a different time. Like, you know,
Also trying
you
to awake people, but it was, you know, it was 2 times the girls playing there, and the hopelessness of these 2 actions was so obvious that it was clear that it was absolutely the last time. Not because we hate someone, because of this hopelessness.
And because of their blindness, they didn't want to look in another way. Excuse me, maybe I was very emotional in my previous, but what I want to say, I don't want blood to them, but sometimes when you have such governments, you need to fight, and you need to fight until the end, because nobody made this freedom like a gift to you. Nobody gave it to you. You need to take it by yourself.
Yeah.
In any way, because no time to be quiet, no time to tell we are for peace. We don't care about what you want. We want you that you show it to yourself. Show it to yourself, not for us. We are fight for our freedom already, and
it's already
do
happening.
it now. Yeah.
And it just will take a long time. This is not, you know, in and out. This is going to be a long process, and I'm terrified for you guys. But I'm also, there are heroes, and you're standing up for your culture, and you're standing up for your country. And the world is noticing. The world is seeing this. And you know, as you were saying, when you went to sleep and you woke up and it was the beginning, it was a different world. You know, and this is a different world right now.
But there is one thing we're so happy about, that we, you know, it just makes me cry anytime I think about it. You know, we feel now the unity of such a level, but the greatest happiness is that we can share this, maybe not this amount of unity that we have here, but we can share some amount of unity with the whole world. It's so beautiful. You know, I just can't stop watching this. It's so good.
I know. There's like, this is the most horrible thing that could happen, and yet there is to me, a sense of hope, because yes, your Russian actor friends and musicians might not be at their best. They have been,
and it's so pity
squished.
that they cannot share this feeling. It's so pity about them.
Yeah, it is a tragedy. And you know, I've seen films from Russia right now, and what you're talking about is like that sense of spirit is just, you know, it's a difficult state. It's a dictatorship. And you know, it's not like North Korea, but it is a dictatorship. There's pressure. And so it's difficult for artists to come up. It's difficult for people to speak.
And we would love to see them. We would love to see them not having this pressure on them, just for themselves, not for us.
No, it's true. It's true. And you know, we don't know what's going to happen. You know, I've had conversations. I have my friend Cyril just came in from Switzerland. And even Switzerland, you know, neutral, doesn't do anything. Suddenly it's like, nope, we're cutting this off.
First time since 200 years.
It could be, you know, it could be the beginning of something. We don't know, but it could be the beginning of something. There's a part of me, you know, that there's a little bit of hope. You know, I'm Polish. You know, it's like there has to be. We have to believe in something, or we forget everything.
And an interesting part today the European Union Parliament. I've been watching many sessions in my life, but it was the most honest session I've ever seen in my life, where they started finally to call the things what they actually are. And that's the beauty of the moment, that we just presented this gift to tell the truth, even in this big parliament, which is very formal. We made all these people to tell the truth just in front of themselves. That's great.
Wow.
Yeah.
This could be the change.
Yeah.
Today, first time in my life, I was applauding to my president. We didn't we never had this tradition in Ukraine, you know, to love government, because they never, как это сказать, никогда не оправдывали нашей веры.
Yeah, so they actually never follow in our hopes. Yeah, that's the rule.
Yeah,
They are
okay.
very skeptical. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're politicians.
Yeah, but now I see person who doesn't care anymore, and who didn't give a shit, didn't give this political shit. He just name the things like it is, and anybody was applauding him. They stand and applauding him like one and a half a minute, and it was like wow.
But you know, people feel so free when they just tell the truth.
Yeah.
It makes them cry for real.
They
you know,
cried.
it makes them applaud. It's so good.
Like a child, like a children.
It's such a simple stuff. You just tell the truth and you can be happy at the moment and you can enjoy the moment.
God, what a mess. I really hope, one, that you're safe, that you guys stay focused on that. You have children, and but yet, you know, you're fighting for your country. You're representing your culture. You're representing your language. You are. There's so much going on right now, and a lot of people want to help. A lot of people are feeling a little impotent because they want to do more. So we'll put links on the bottom of this to all the organizations that we can help with, and let's continue talking like this. We can do this. We still have internet. We're going to be putting these up. I'll be playing this on my show today, and it's going to be a whole set of Ukrainian music, and I know there have been a few Russian artists such as Zemfira who have stood up against the war, and people within Russia have stood up against the war, and it's a freaking disaster. You know, it's just like any way you cut it, it's a disaster, and I hope that this can lead to a change, and I wanted to
say hi to a very infamous, tiny Russian punk band called Sonic Death.
Okay.
Sonic Death. Thank you for what you are doing, that you are going out on the streets. No matter that no one is listening, we love you.
All right. Time to get some music from Sonic Death. Okay. Be well, be safe, hug your children. We're gonna continue talking to each other, continue sharing videos. Take care of yourselves, eat well, and please, please, please stay alive. Please. Okay.
Вибравшись, падають раптом в темну безодню стрімла у те, вже нема під ногами ґрунту твердого. Високість вибравшись, падають раптом в темну безодню стрімгла уде, вже нема під ногами ґрунту твердого. Гор, достіродять тирана пха, є до діл неподобних до безхостанних же діл, та на найвищу високість вибравшись, падають раптом в темну безодню стрімгла уде, вже нема під ногами ґрунту твердого. Гор, достіродять тирана пха, є до діл неподобних до безхостанних же діл, та на найвищу високість вибравшись, падають раптом в темну безодню стрімгла уде, вже нема під ногами ґрунту твердого. Горе вам, горе, людські покоління, поки Я коли сам себе чую щасливим і з тим чуттям умира. Гордості родить тирана пха, й до діл неподобних до безхосених же діл, та на найвищу високість вибравшись, падають раптом в темну безодню стрімглав, де вже нема під ногами ґрунту твердого. Гордості родить тирана пха, й до діл неподобних до безхосених же діл, та на найвищу високість вибравшись, падають раптом